this is me, Nicky Sinha, and welcome to our YouTube channel. I really hope that you guys are doing well. So, a very warm welcome to the class. Now, today's topic of discussion is something very interesting and also very useful from your exam point of view. So, today we will be discussing the important Sufi saints. Yes, we'll be discussing their time period, their major contribution, and most importantly, to which silsila did they belong to. Now, if you've seen your previous year's question, you would have noticed that you do get questions on this, all right? So, let's start with our discussion. All right. So, these are the list of the important Sufi saints and what contributions they have made to the Indian society. All right. The first one that we have is Khwaja Muinuddin, and you know how popular and how important he is. So, he belonged to the Drishti silsila. All right. And what all has he done in India? He founded the Chishtiya order. All right. He emphasized on the doctrine of Wahadat ul-Wujud. Now, this doctrine would definitely be explained to you when I do the doctrines of Sufism of different orders. Okay. He popularized music, that is sama, during gatherings. Fine. And he was popularly known as Mehboob-e Ilahi, which means beloved of the God. Okay. Now, his famous disciples were Khwaja Qutubuddin Bakhtiyar Kaki, Fariuddin Ganj-e-Shakkar, Nizamuddin Auliya, and Nasiruddin Chirag. Now, you all know about them. I'm sure if you live in Delhi or if you have ever been to Delhi, you would know about these people because they are very important Sufi saints and their dargahs are venerated. Okay. The next one we have is Sheikh Shihabuddin Suhrawardi. So, he was from the Suhrawardi order. He was introduced in India by Bhadun. It was the richest order and very soon became unpopular. Okay? So, he was the one who introduced Bhadun to India, fine, but it soon became very unpopular. You know why? Because they were not very tolerant. All right. They were not very tolerant towards the other population, and that is the result. They became unpopular. Now, he wrote the Awarif ul Marif, which is the knowledge of the spiritually learnt. Okay. Next, we have Sheikh Nizamat-ullah Qadri Silsila. Now, they were supporters of the Mughals under Akbar, and they were really popular in Islam. Now, they taught about the fundamentals of Islam, absolutely. Okay. Now, next we have is Khwaja Pir Muhammad, the Naqshbandi Silsila. Now, from the beginning, the mystics of this order stressed on the observance of the Shariat. Now, why is this important here to know? Now, there were some Sufis who did not believe in the Shariat, all right? And they were known as your base Sharias, all right? The Qalandars, the Madaris, the Hedris, they did not believe in the Sharia and they did not believe in the, upholding the Sharia or following the Sharia, and hence they were known as base Sharia. So, we have here the Naqshbandi Silsila who believe that yes, they should follow the Sharia, and hence they were known as your Ba Sharias. All right. So, he has also written the Red-e-Khafit. Okay. Then we have Sheikh Sarifuddin Yahya. Now, he belonged to the Firdausi Silsila. So, he popularized the Firdausis in India. Now, Firdausis are the minor orders, which we will also do, don't worry. The Firdausi order is a branch of the Suhrawardi Silsila. So, Suhrawardi is a major Silsila and the Firdausis is just one of the branches of them. Okay. Then we have Mullah Muhammad Mehdi. So, he belonged to the Mahadavis, all right. Now, he opposed orthodoxy in Islam, all right. And he also introduced the Mahadavi order in India. Again, this is a minor order, not a major one. Okay. Next we have is Mia Bezid Ansari, also known as Pir Roshan. Rashniya Silsila they belong to. Now, he has written the book called Khail ul Bayan. And he introduced the Rashniya during Akbar's reign, and he became very famous for his philosophical thinking with its strong Sufi influences. Now, sometimes his thinking was also very radical, but again, very much against the orthodoxy in Islam. That is one of the reasons why they became popular, particularly during the Mughals. Okay. Then we have Nuruddin Nurani, Risi. He belonged to the Risi Silsila, again a minor one. So he opposed the orthodox Muslims, and he is also known as Alamdar-e Kashmir. He spread his teachings or message through poems which were commonly known as shurks. Okay, what were they known as? They were known as shurks. So he would spread his message. Now you all know that all the Sufi saints, they would spread their message how? They would spread their message through poems, through hymns, etc., which they composed always in the language of the people, isn't it? So this is how he was spreading his message, that is through shurk. Okay. Next we have is Abdul Wali Qalandar. So Qalandariya, he belonged to the Qalandariya sect. Now he introduced the Qalandariya order in India. Qalandars or Qalandars, they were wandering ascetics known as Sufi dervishes. So remember, these are the people who did not follow the Sharia, and hence they were the Ba Sharia people. So Qalandars, Madaris, Hedris, they did not follow the Sharia. Okay, then we have Abdullah Shatari. So Abdullah Shatari, he belonged to the Shatari Silsila. He introduced the Shatari order in India during the Lodi dynasty. Okay, and he claimed to have direct contact with God, and he is amongst the famous Sufi saints of India. Now, you know what, Sufism is generally associated with the Mughals, but that's not true actually. Sufism came to, came to the northern part of India even before that, and particularly during the Delhi Sultanate. All right. Okay. The last one that we have is Baba Farid. Now, he belonged to the Drishti Silsila, a very important one. He is recognized as the first major poet of the Punjabi language. So you can see that he is preaching in the language of the common people. Some parts of the poet of Baba Farid have been included in Guru Granth Sahib. So Baba Farid was one of the very important Sufi saint of the Drishti Silsila. Alright. Now he was composing his poems to preach the people again in the language of the common people, which is what? Which is Punjabi. Alright, so he's one of the first Sufi saints to compose their poems in Punjabi. Alright, and that is the reason, and because he believed in Nirgun form of bhakti, that is the reason why his poems have also been included where? His poems have also been included in the Guru Granth Sahib. Along with this, we also have Kabir, Rai Das, Ravi Das, whose poems or whose hymns have been included in the Guru Granth Sahib. Okay. So these are your important Sufi saints. All right. We have discussed their names. We have discussed their order. We have discussed their contributions in India. Okay. Now this is very important from your exam perspective, and that is why I have discussed this with you in a flowchart manner or in a tabular manner, which will make it all the more easy for you to revise, to make your notes, and for your quick revision, you can just come to this video and have your revision. All right. So I really hope that this video was useful for you. You enjoyed it, you were able to gain information, and I really hope that this video makes you feel a lot more confident regarding your exams. All right. So thank you so much guys for joining me here. It was an absolute pleasure to have you all. If you still have doubts, please feel free to address them in the comment section below, and I'll be more than happy to take them up. All right. Till then, this is me, Nicky Sinha, signing off. Please take care. Thank you. Bye-bye.